Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. We are doing the 2025 halftime reading. What these readings are going to accomplish are just letting us know maybe some things that we need to reevaluate that we've been doing so far, and also how to make the most out of the second half of the year. So pay attention to your sun sign, also your rising sign and your moon sign. You can check out those videos as well. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe, and also please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get started, Spirit. What does Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising need to know for the rest of their 2025? Okay, so starting out, I feel like y'all have been in the position of being stuck. When the Eight of Cups is in reverse, it is non-movement. So maybe you had plans to move somewhere, and those plans fell through. I don't know what the reason could be, but we have to trust in the process and know that divine timing is at hand. But this can also, Scorpio, be you refusing to move away from something that you know isn't helping you anymore. It's no longer serving you, and it's time to walk away. It's in reverse here, so that's going to be something different for each one of you. But this just to, summarize it, it's non-movement. And we want to get this card, I feel like, upright, because I feel like whenever the Eight of Cups is reversed, we're just not on the path that we're supposed to be on. So let's reroute. Let's use that GPS to reroute. So what is crossing you or challenging you right now is the Page of Swords in reverse. And I feel like this is a lack of motivation. Maybe it's procrastinating. Maybe something has been getting in your way, slowing you down in life, and it's not helping you. We want this card upright as well. So we're starting out your reading with a couple of blocks here, Scorpio. We want to change the thought process around how you want to accomplish things in life, how you want the rest of your year to look, so that when 2026 comes, you're ready to hit the ground running. But I feel like you're stuck. This is definitely telling me that y'all are in a pattern where you're just not moving forward and not progressing like you should be. Now, at the foundation of this is the Seven of Cups. And when I first pulled this card over, the word distractions came to mind. So is there something distracting you from your goal or your dream or whatever it is you're trying to call in, Scorpio? Sometimes we can control these things and sometimes we can't. Sometimes we let things distract us, and if it was just a little bit more discipline on our part, we could break that habit. But sometimes life throws a lot at us, and I do feel like most of us are in this pattern, Scorpio, so don't feel like you're alone. In the recent past, another seven, okay, we had the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of planning. Okay, I feel like that's going to help you more than anything going forward, Scorpio, is to come up with a plan and stick to it. Like I said, become more disciplined. Once you have this plan in place and you're nurturing whatever it is that you're trying to call in, you're going to pick up momentum and pick up speed. And this is the Harvest card when it's upright. So what do you want to harvest on December 31st? I really feel like it might be a good idea, Scorpio, for you to maybe make a list or start journaling something and have that at the top of your list, your harvest. What do you want to harvest at the end of this year? So what is crowning you? Another Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So we're having a little bit of a progression here. We're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. And another card of non-movement, not moving forward and being stuck is, I feel like you've kind of thrown in the towel, maybe, Scorpio, with this. You just aren't putting the work in. This could just be you just not rising to the challenge. Or like I said, life could be getting in the way. And, I like to give people a pass for that because I know how hard it can be when outside influences distract us and throw a wrench in the gears. But we got to conquer it, Scorpio. Okay, we've got to. Future-wise, what's coming in for you? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. This is actually a good thing to see because I feel like you're going to take some action now. Maybe something I say in this reading is going to resonate for you and get you motivated to do the work that that Eight of Pentacles is telling you to do, to come up with the plan that the Seven of Pentacles is telling you to come up with, and you're going to get fired up and you're going to get moving. So I like seeing this card in reverse in this position. Now, how you've been feeling, beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're ready to call it in. You are ready to manifest whatever goal or dream or love or career, whatever you've been working on, whatever you wanted to make 2025 be about. Y'all are ready to call it in. And the aces are blessings from the universe. The universe is ready to bless you with this dream, Scorpio. It's got to be more, though, than just you wishing for it. It's also got to be you showing up and doing the work for yourself. So we also, your environment, another Pentacles card. I do feel like this is definitely about career for a lot of you. This card is in reverse as well. I feel like you don't want to ask for help with something. Maybe you can use some help coming up with a plan. Maybe people around you are being a little selfish with you, Scorpio, and putting too much on you. And it might be time for you to put up some walls or boundaries to try to overcome this. I'm not saying don't help when you can, but I also want you to realize that you deserve help as well. You deserve to have people understand that you're working on something for yourself. And when Scorpio is happy and fulfilled, so is everybody else around you. So it benefits them as well to give you some space and give you some breathing room. So don't be afraid to ask for it, Scorpio. Now, what your guides want you to know, what you need to hope for, this is Virgo energy when the Hermit is reversed. It is about you stepping outside, and I feel like you've already done the work within to figure out what's going to make you the happiest and most fulfilled, Scorpio. Now you have to conquer this fear of going out and making it happen. The Hermit in reverse can be you isolating a little too much, and I feel like it's you maybe not paying attention to what's the most important to you. So it's time for you to evaluate, do some self-reflection, figure out, is the dream worth chasing? You know, is the juice worth the squeeze? And then get busy if it is. And then your outcome for the year, beautiful way to end the reading here. We have the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. So it's still possible, Scorpio. We've got 6 months left in this year. It's still very possible for you to have everything that you wanted 2025 to be. The relationship that you wanted, the new relationship, the career that you wanted, the business you wanted to start, whatever that is, the new home that you wanted to buy. It's all possible. Have the wish and then pay attention to it. I really just feel like it's been you just trying to take care of everybody around you instead of focusing on what you need to be looking at for your happiness. Now, the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I absolutely think for most of you, this is a career reading, a job reading, money, the tangible things. That's what the Pentacle suit is all about. And this reading is very heavy with the Pentacles. But we want this card up right, y'all. We want you to focus on making your home happy and fulfilled and abundant. Because, you know, when we've got money in the bank and we're doing a job that we love, when we're making money, all the other problems seem to be a little bit easier to deal with. I'm not saying that money buys happiness, but it sure can make life a lot easier. And that's what you've been wanting to focus on, Scorpio, but you've been pulled away from it. Let's get some clarifiers for these cards. Guys, once again, if this reading is resonating, please hit that like button. That's going to help me. And if you also would like to join this community, I would love to have you hit that subscribe too. Now, the Eight of Cups in reverse, this energy of being stuck, we are clarifying that with the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, and I feel like this perfectly describes 2025 for most of us. We have been through hell and back this year. Lots of struggles, lots of emotional pain for a lot of us, lots of financial pain. Just a lot, 2025 is a 9 year, and this is a 9 card. And when I say that, think 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. Nines are about endings. And when the 9 of Wands shows up, we have to remember that we're almost to the finish line. You don't want to give up right before the dream happens. So don't get stuck. Don't throw in the towel. Put this guy to work here. He's ready to be resilient and strong and hang in there for himself. And that's what you need to do, Scorpio. Now this page that's crossing us, the challenge, the energy that we are having to work with, or possibly something, asking something for help as well. Let's get a clarifier for this Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. This is about you showing up for yourself every day and realizing that life is about the long haul. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy when I read, and it's also the slowest moving knight in the deck. And I feel like its message is long term. And what you want to do is change up your habits, Scorpio. Change up the way you're looking at things and the mindset that you've been working with, and adopt a new one for the long haul. Now, this isn't just for today or next week. This reading is focusing on 6 months, the rest of the year. And I feel like that's why the Knight of Pentacles is showing up here, because this is a long-term thing. We need to really change how we are communicating, how we are, our mindset, and visualizing what we want life to be. We have to get committed to it. The Nine of Pentacles is very, very committed. It's earth energy. It's grounded, and it's not going anywhere. It's here for the long haul, and that's what you need to adopt and adapt. Okay, our foundation, the Seven of Cups. We said this was kind of like a card of distraction. The clarifier is the Queen of Wands here. And this is you getting fired up about whatever this dream is for you and making a choice. With this Seven of Cups, it's the card of options as well. And I feel like the Queen of Wands knows what she wants. So it's decision time for you, Scorpio. It's time for you to get in there and get serious about maybe settling on one thing. If you are somebody who is really spread thin, maybe you've been putting your attention in where too many cups are. Focus on one of the cups, maybe the biggest one, which according to this reading seems to be your home and career and money. And maybe figure out how you can make that the focus so that all the other stuff kind of falls into place. Okay, that Seven of Pentacles in reverse in our past, coming up with a plan. I feel like we have not done that, and it's time. The clarifier is the Three of Swords. Follow your heart. I feel like you're heartbroken right now because you haven't been listening to your heart, Scorpio. You've been distracted with whatever is going on here with this Seven of Cups, and you haven't been tending to what's important to you. And that is your goal, your dream. And it's time for you to follow your heart. Know that it is worthy of coming first for once and going after it from here on out. Now this crowning energy, this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, feeling, I don't like to say lazy, but that can definitely be a word to describe the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I just feel like you're more distracted than lazy, but let's get a clarifier. What's crowning you? Okay, we have a relationship card here with the Two of Cups. Is there someone in your life that has maybe been distracting you away from accomplishing all that you want? You don't have to give up the relationship, Scorpio. You just have to make sure they understand that it's a 50-50 thing here. And maybe you are not being fulfilled. You're not being, your wants and needs are not being addressed. And put the work in. I feel like this card combination is also saying that the two of you have not been making each other enough of a priority to understand how important each other's happiness is and your dreams are. Both of you have dreams that are worth fighting for and worth working towards. So it's time to put that energy, both of you, into that. And if that's your relationship, that's what you need to do. for some of you, this will be a relationship reading. It's not all, maybe, this is a general reading. It's meant for many eyes. It's not going to, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you, it is definitely a relationship goal. Okay, this future with this Four of Swords in reverse, this is you waking up and realizing it's time to get busy. It's time to get serious. Definitely with the King of Cups. The Kings are mastery, the cards of mastery. They are the ones who have learned a lot of life lessons and have a lot of wisdom. The King of Cups is really good with empathy and compassion and dreams, and knowing how important it is to follow his heart, which is what we were talking about with this Three of Swords over here. That's the source of your heartache, is not following your heart. And I feel like once you get clear with that, Scorpio, and once you decide to make it the priority, you're going to be willing to get up and get moving and make that goal or dream come true. Now, how you feel about this opportunity with this Ace of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers for that. A new beginning. Beautiful. Okay. When you have money coming in and a new job opportunity, a financial blessing, I feel that's what this is. And I feel like that's what a lot of you, that's what your heart is yearning for. You want to turn the financial aspect of your life around. And doing so is going to bring you so much relationship happiness as well. We have two household cards on the table here. At the bottom of the deck was the Ten of Pentacles. And here we have the Ten of Cups showing up. When these two cards are upright, I feel like all is well in the world. We have all the financial abundance that we need to pay our bills, to make ends meet, put food on the table, provide for our families. And when the Ten of Cups is on the table, it's about the love in the household, the joy and the happiness and the fulfillment. So remember, your shadow work is this Ten of Pentacles. So we need to overcome insecurities and get this card upright. When we do that, Scorpio, it's all going to come together. So focus on your dream, focus on your business if that's what you're wanting to do, because it's really important in order for every other part of your life to fall into place. Now, this Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let's pull a card here. Okay, a new way of looking at things. When the Six of Pentacles shows up, it can absolutely be about asking for help and giving help and receiving help. So where do you fall on that spectrum, Scorpio? The Ace of Swords is telling you to look at things in a new way. It's a new idea, a new mindset. And whatever energy you have around this, that's what you need to adopt, a new way of doing things. These are new seeds being planted and being tended to with the Seven of Pentacles. It's a new way of operating. And you have a 6, 7, and 8 of Pentacles in your reading. So there's a progression there. It has to begin with you planting the seeds. Then you have to tend to the garden and then put the work in and know that it's a long-term commitment for you, but it's all going to reap a beautiful harvest for you at the end of the year. You have to make the dream important enough to put the work in for it. Now, the Hermit in reverse, the Virgo energy that's around you, the clarifier, is the Ten of Swords. This is the rock bottom card when I read, and I just feel like the good news with it is there's nowhere to go but up. So once you do that reflection and that introspection that you need to do to come up with the plan to make it all come together, you're going to hit the ground running. And from July 1st till December 31st, that's what I want you to do. When your feet hit the floor every day, hit the ground running and make it happen. Whatever that is, put the work in to know, and know that you're worthy of it. You deserve that Nine of Cups outcome that we're going to pull the clarifier for next. Make your wish right now, Scorpio, just for a minute, just for a second. I'm going to hold some space. And what is your wish for 2025? Okay, what's your wish? The universe is ready to grant it for you. But you have to ask. You have to put it out there. So we're thinking about that wish right now. What's our clarifier? What do we need to know? We'll take this one. The Three of Cups, celebration. Okay, it's going to have a happy ending, Scorpio. All the hard work is going to be worth it on December 31st when you're getting ready to start 2026 with a whole new, maybe career, maybe a happier home life, whatever it is, but you have to do the work to make it happen. You have to put the blinders on when it comes to the distractions. You've got to quit getting sidetracked, but there's going to be lots for you to celebrate on December 31st if you can focus and remember that you are worthy of whatever it is that you're wanting to call in. Now let's get a theme for you for the rest of the year, something that you're really supposed to focus on that's going to help you with these goals and dreams and manifestations. Oh, I've got the wrong. I'm going to leave that card out. There's a card in the deck that wasn't supposed to be there. It's a surrender card. I feel like that's an important message for you because it's not a part of this deck, and that's going to be your surrender card. We'll get to that. Okay, Otter Spirit, you are never alone. I feel like a lot of this is about family for you. I feel like I have a lot on your shoulders right now. Maybe you are the main breadwinner or the main source of income, and you feel like there's a lot on you, especially with this Ten of Swords. You're feeling burdened and feeling like, well, I haven't been able to chase my dream, Renee, because I'm too busy taking care of kids and my spouse or my family. Maybe you have parents that are older like I do. Maybe you have children that are older that have lost their way a little bit. There's a lot on you. You're not alone. And with this Hermit in reverse, I want you to also remember that you are not alone spiritually. You have your ancestors and your guides asking you, wanting you to ask them for help and assistance and signs. When you feel lost and you feel like you don't know which way to go, Scorpio, ask for a sign and it will be given to you, okay? When this card shows up, if you all follow me on my Facebook or my Instagram, I see hearts everywhere. And in fact, I just posted one today. And I feel like they are reminders to me from the universe that I am not alone, that love is the driving force behind everything. When everything else is a struggle, we need to lean into love and be love and seek love. And if you notice, the otters here are in the shape of a heart. So whenever I pull this card, I always remind myself of that. You're never alone. You have a spirit team wanting to help you. Okay, let's look at some relationship stuff for you, Scorpio. See what is coming for you for the rest of the year. Talking. Let me show you that. Okay, interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more. I feel like this is going to be an important thing for you, Scorpio, to get things off your chest, to work through any struggles and heartaches that you've been experiencing, to ask for help when it's needed. Definitely, if you've been isolating yourself, and remember, I think that's what I told you was one of the messages with this Hermit in reverse, is a lot of you have been isolating and you've been taking it all on yourself. And it's time for you to have some important conversations, a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is about conversations as well and communication. And it's time for you to start a new way of communicating with people. So open up, talk, text, reach out. It's going to be very, very important for you as you're navigating the rest of 2025. This is, if you're looking to call love in, this could absolutely be with this text, email, messages, DMs, maybe somebody online. And I know it says talking, but those forms of communication are electronic and online. So pay attention to that as well. But you're going to have important conversations throughout this year, throughout the rest of the year. And they're going to really help you navigate however these dreams for you are supposed to manifest into your reality. Now we didn't pull this card, it showed up for us. Surrender to your intuition. Okay, I feel like even though you're a water sign and extremely intuitive Scorpio, I meant to tell you, this is you showing up in your reading with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy when I read. You've not been listening to your heart, okay? That's where you're getting your intuitive hits and your guideline, your guidance. You've not been listening to that, and it's really important for you to tune back in and make that a priority for yourself, for not just for you, but for your family. It's going to help everybody around you, help your household, help the people that mean a lot to you. But most importantly, it's going to help you figure out whatever hurdles you come across for the rest of the year. This is you definitely knowing what's best for you, and that in turn is going to help the rest of the people in your life. Very, very important message there. Let's get one more message for Scorpio, what they need to know for the rest of 2025. Striving. Okay, right away I am drawn back to the Eight of Pentacles, because I feel like that is striving to do a good job, striving to make your work a priority, and whatever that work is, whether it's your physical job or whether it's the work of a relationship. Let's see what information is here for you. Eventually, the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. That's the King of Cups energy. Okay, the answers coming to you through your intuition. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Now remember, that's how we started out this reading, is you were feeling stuck and you were feeling like there was no movement. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video. Here is the way that you have the movement. The information that's been given through this reading, I hope you zoned in on something, that some nugget of wisdom really motivated you to get busy and start movement. Movement, I think, is the important word for y'all's reading, okay? So Scorpio, that is your 2025 halftime reading. I hope that you guys will check in with me every morning and evening. I pull cards then as well. And every week I do a zodiac reading for each of the signs. I would love to have you be a part of my community. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me, okay? Love you guys. Have a great week and a great rest of 2025. Bye-bye.